Happy Data Privacy Day 2021. My name is Myriah Jaworski and I lead Beckage's Privacy Litigation Practice Group. My data privacy prediction for 2021 is biometrics. This year, we will see the continued rise in regulation over and litigation concerning the use of biometric information. In general, biometric information are measurements of a person's physical characteristics. This includes everything from a fingerprint to an iris scan or a full facial scan is used in facial recognition technologies. Now, many businesses use information derived from biometrics. For example, fingerprints are increasingly used by employers for employee timekeeping purposes or as a security or access control to physical spaces. In the digital realm, we see the use of fingerprints and biometrics for pay-by-touch features and a lot of digital apps. Now, historically, biometrics were regulated as personal data under state data breach laws. But in 2008, the Illinois state legislature passed BiPA, the Biometric Information Privacy Act. And you can't talk about biometrics in the United States without talking about the importance of Illinois and BiPA. And BiPA has many strict requirements, but the main one is that a business obtain a written release from an individual prior to collecting that individual's biometric information. And BiPA also has what's known as a private right of action. This is a legal mechanism by which an individual may sue a business directly for the business's alleged violation of the act. And because of this private right of action in BiPA, a few years after the statute's passing, we saw the emergence of BiPA class actions. These are lawsuits filed on behalf of large groups of individuals against businesses who are alleged to have violated BiPA, who are alleged really to not have obtained the requisite written release and potentially had other safeguards in place. Now, BiPA class actions have led to some very large headline-making settlements against major tech companies, such as last year's $650 million settlement with by Facebook for its photo tagging feature. But the majority of BiPA litigation has actually been against small and medium-sized businesses and has cut across every industry, from manufacturing and banking to even hospitality and gaming. So while we in other jurisdictions outside of Illinois may have felt that BiPA class actions were really a risk associated with doing business in Illinois, what's actually happened and what we've really seen is that many BiPA-like laws have been passed in Washington and in Texas. And now we have an identical proposal pending in New York State. And New York's BiPA proposal could really have a much larger impact on businesses, given that New York is one of the largest economies in the United States, and that New York's proposal also has that private right of action. So that's what's happening at the state level. But then at the federal level this year, we also saw the Federal Trade Commission get into the biometrics game. Just this month, the FTC entered into a consent agreement with Everalbum, which was a digital photo storage company based in California, for that company's alleged misrepresentations regarding its use of facial recognition technology and its collection of biometric information. And the FTC's consent order there has certain very clear requirements that really may have set a nationwide standard for the use and collection of biometric information by businesses throughout the United States, regardless of whether those businesses are located in states that have pending or enacted biometric privacy laws. In short, in 2021, the risks and penalties associated with collecting and using biometric information are steep. So any business, regardless of location, that is engaging in biometric information collection should really conduct a privacy audit, look at its written policies, and ensure that it has the requisite consents in mind. As a litigator, I always say demonstrable compliance is the strongest legal defense, and that is certainly true in the biometric privacy space. Thank you.